EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Washington Commanders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Commander's first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll push forward for about a yard. Deron Bland with the tackle.
The 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cougar 19. Beat.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's to his tight end, Eric All.
Hurts
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's complete to All, the tight end. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chain.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Great. Set.
They'll move the puck. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Now the Bucks will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They rush with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Right back to Irving. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Great, set. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Next to score, Buccaneers 7, Commanders
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Dragon 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. A gain of 57 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Commander. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A give. This is Irving. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Shut up! Cowboy!
They'll run with Mitchell. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Mitchell will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. Trying to take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Dre, set. Go on left. 180, 180.
Here's Irving. Room to run at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll go again here with Irving. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 on the gain again. And another first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Dre, set.
On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Irving. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third down. 3 to go. They'll run it. It's Irving. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
I think it's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Send a man in motion right. On 1st down, here's Irving. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Set.
They'll go with him again. trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. To the left side and is caught by Horton. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trimmer.
Travel start on the ground. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Grace.
They'll stick with him again, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Hurts working in the pistol. He'll get that to all his tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
It's 4th down.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the
Hurts
32-yard
will work
line.
here from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Jonas Sanger on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third down and 9. Right back to Irving. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Now Hurts on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pass right side. And that is hauled in by Horton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mustang 19! Shut up! Panther 60! Panther 60! Trap 60! Trap 60!
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A give. This is Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they need 3.
Good. Set. Hey, 70.
Irving now gets it to start the 4th. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good. Set. 180. Delta.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that won't get a whole lot, but maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
63.
To throw is Hurts. He's going to pick up the first down and more. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
A gain of 15. First down, Tampa Bay.
On play action, here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Irving. And he's followed up. after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
They'll send Flowers in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
No touch, set. Easy, 63, bad. No touch.
They'll stick to the ground. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll run here.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Diamonds on me, fight, making wrist, Argentina. Orange Richard Mill on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against Gliss, I wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I can hit a pain quicker. 8-figure, just set, wait quicker. Made if I'm a go today.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
Great, set. Oh, Silver, ready? Carl Leviani. No touch.
They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Buccaneers.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They'll drop to throw.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
out here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Give up the middle for Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
43-yard line.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Now a toss, left side with Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay.